Brian back here with a look at Myro. Boy, yesterday, right after I put my video in, this thing ended up shooting up here. That was from Discord down there. I apologize. Just listed a Pepe trade over there we're looking at. So that's what that was. But anyway, ended up having a fifth wave blow up on this thing right after I put the video out yesterday. You go back on here. Let's see here. We're going to 4 hour. Yeah, the video I put in was somewhere around here. We were still in this wedge. All right. Then we ended up, this thing ended up blasting up real quick for a quick fifth wave inside here. Look, you can measure that out. Just about perfect. 4.1618. Just about hit it right on the head. All right. So would be expecting an ABC in here now after that. We went on an hourly chart. All right, probably gonna, I would expect this thing to come up to a 618 and then roll over. All right, 618 or 702 anyway. So that's up at 14795 to 14966. I'd be looking for this here, this run up either to the 618 or the 702, and then a C wave down here. All right, let me get the measurement on this C wave. Say we hit that 702, that would take us down to 12.9. If we hit the 618, let's pull this down here. That would be an A, a B. The 618 would be down to 12.7. Alright, so that's what I'm looking for here as far as Myro, the next moves go. And I'm going to show you something here, guys, that ought to convince you that we're heading into a bull cycle here. Let's get this off here. Well, first off, let's mark out these two before we move off. Either a 618 or a 702. Looking for a B wave up here. Alright, let me put A, B, C. All right, let's look at the RSIs real quick. Got the 1 hour. It's bullish actually. It's what we're expecting. You know, more likely a 5 wave up here for your B wave. The 4 hour actually still bearish. 1 and an 11, but right near the bottom here. 8 hour kind of in no man's land. 63 and a 68. The 12 right at the very, very top here, and heading down, bearish. Your daily right at the very top, a 98 and an 87. This is where you would expect, you know, a correction to come in. 3 days heading up, still 5 day, and the weekly. Yeah, all these RSIs still look great. But in the short, you know, the short term here, I would definitely be expecting a corrective move here, especially after a 5 wave here. That's exactly what we had. You had a 5 wave over here too, then we had a 5 wave inside of that. All right, I was looking for a little bit higher, a little bit deeper of a pullback in a sling up here, but we'll take what we got and we'll work with what we got here in the meantime, right? I mean, right inside here you had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then on this bigger move, you're going at 4 hour. A little bit easier to see. Yeah, you can see it right on here. This is a big 1, 2 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right up through here. Yeah, I was definitely expecting a deeper pullback here for a 4th wave and a 5th wave up, but we'll take it a step at a time here, right? So let's look for that ABC correction here. Like I said, I would really be watching when this thing retraces. If it doesn't fall further right now, you know, even fall further down and then come up for a B wave, but right where it's at, if it stays right where it's at, okay, watch the 14.8 to 14.97. Watch for a rejection in those areas and a rollover. Okay, now look, I'm going to come over here and show you something. This Russell, let's take this. This thing has done just about a 4.236 extension. This is what I talk about. The guy I follow on Twitter that says we need a Russell breakout for a bull run. There's a few things I want to show you here that a little bit that concern me, right? Normally 4.236, then you would expect an ABC, correct? Well, this was COVID. So does this go 3, 4, 5? What else could convince us that that is what's going on in here? Well, let's take a look. This is the Russell 2000. This has to break out for us to have a bull run. Right now, it got rejected at the 786 right here. Hang in there now, please. This gets very, very important. We hit the 786 and got rejected. Is there anything out there that could indicate that that we're heading higher? Well, let's put the S&P 500 over top of this chart, all right? There's your S&P 500. Exactly did the same exact moves right here. Hump, hump, roll up, even the roll downs. Roll down, COVID, spike, went to about the same exact top, came up to the 786, gone. The S&P 500 is out of there, okay? How about the Dow Jones? There you go. Dow Jones is the light blue. Let's get the S&P off there. There's the Dow Jones. All right, it's done the same exact pattern. Everything got to the 786, gone. All right, beautiful. That's what we want to see. That's the Dow Jones and the S&P 500. Also got the NASDAQ on here. Let me get the Dow Jones off here. Let's put the NASDAQ on top of that. What did the NASDAQ do? Well, the NASDAQ went to a 786. And then at first it got rejected first, pulled back, and then it went right out of there. So there's some leading indicators, all right? And you can see here, let me pull this forward a little bit. See that? Same exact chart, same exact moves, move down, right here, COVID, pull down, run up, same exact thing, exactly, okay? So there's your leading indicators. I mean, I would say a breakout is coming for the Russell. We had everything else. Whoops, sorry about that. That's a trade I'm watching. All right, so everything else has done the same exact thing. The S&P gone. All right, the Dow Jones, it broke through 786. It's heading that way. All right, so everything else has done it. So we're waiting for the Russell now. Looking like a bull run. Could be on, guys. No doubt about it. All right, have a great day. I'll talk to you soon.